Hey, welcome friends to a series of videos that we are hosting called What Are the Values of ... where we analyze companies based on their operational values and report them out to you. In this first video, we are starting with an outdoor apparel and gear brand called Cotopaxi. I set out with a basic question. When I buy this backpack from Cotopaxi, what values am I supporting? In essence, if I'm voting with my dollar, as they say, what am I actually voting for? It's a fairly simple question, but one that is surprisingly challenging to answer. And since I believe that every dollar we spend tells the company that we just bought from that we support the activities that they take in society, it's pretty important to know what those activities are, don't you think? To start with, today is May 3rd. This is important because, admittedly, companies are changing over time. They adjust their practices and policies to consumer demand and other things that impact the way that they operate business. So the information we're presenting in this video is true as of today. So this jacket is listed on the Cotopaxi website for $80. So when you push that little buy button, what did your $80 just go to support? So this is how we'll break down this video. We're going to talk about both what we do know and what we don't know. And we're going to talk about what we know and don't know across three areas. How the company, Cotopaxi in this case, treats the planet, humans, and animals. So here's what we do know about how Cotopaxi treats the planet. First and foremost, they upcycle materials, meaning that they take old fabrics that would have otherwise gone to the landfill and turn them into the brightly colored jackets that you see featured on their website. What we don't know about Cotopaxi's impact on the planet is anything to do with their use of energy, water, or waste, nor do we know their carbon footprint. I reached out to Cotopaxi to see if there was any information that we could learn from them on their impact in this way, and they said, honestly, we don't know yet either, but they've made this a focus area moving forward. To do so, they've implemented a program called the Higg Index. This will provide a baseline for them to learn their outputs and their use of water, energy, and waste, and their carbon footprint, and this will provide the baseline information that they need in order to make improvements in the future. Here is what we know about how Cotopaxi treats humans, at least on the labor front in their business operations. Just last year, in 2018, Cotopaxi joined Fair Trade USA in order to be able to produce products made out of fair trade certified factories. In addition, they've started working with the factories that they've been working with since the inception of their business to move towards fair trade certification. This will make it so that all of their products will be fair trade certified. Until then, we're going to keep watching to see if this happens. Here's what we don't know about the treatment of humans by Cotopaxi. We really don't know much about a couple of things. One, who their suppliers are, and secondly, the treatment of humans within those suppliers. We haven't seen any code of conduct put out by Cotopaxi as a policy, and secondly, we haven't seen a supplier list. So we really don't know where our products are coming from when it comes to Cotopaxi's products, except for this new line of fair trade certified products that they just joined with Fair Trade USA. Here's what we do know about Cotopaxi's treatment of animals in their practices. Instead of controversial down or synthetic materials to insulate their jackets, Cotopaxi uses llama fur. Let me tell you a bit about llama fiber. Llamas need to be shorn in the summer months to prevent overheating. Additionally, they're a farm animal that has a low environmental impact. Here are some other things worth knowing about Cotopaxi that don't necessarily fit into the categories that we've mentioned already. One, their mantra of do good is something that they attempt to implement in all aspects of their business. For example, Cotopaxi donates 1% of their profits to a mission of alleviating poverty. Just last year in 2018, a year they made a lot of changes, apparently, they also opened a foundation called the Cotopaxi Foundation. This 501c3 nonprofit organization will implement the donation of these dollars across three main areas of concern for Cotopaxi. 1, health, 2, education, and 3, livelihood. And secondly, Cotopaxi is a B certified company. meaning that they have been audited by a nonprofit called B Labs. B-certified companies have been audited across 5 areas of business: governance, workers, community, customers, and environment. And in doing so, in gaining the amount of scores necessary in order to be certified, Cotopaxi has met this. The last mentionable I want to bring to you guys in this process is that Cotopaxi hosts an event called Questival. If you haven't heard of Questival, it's definitely worth looking up. It's a 24-hour scavenger hunt race held in multiple cities across the United States. This scavenger hunt race is intended to do 2 things. 1, get you out in your own city and your surrounding areas to explore your own home. And in addition to that, it's to, as their mantra says, do good. So it incorporates acts of kindness towards other humans in the process. Worth checking out if you haven't seen it yet. Full disclosure, in 2016, I also competed in a Questival with some friends. Have to admit, I came in the top 20 teams of over 1,000, so feeling pretty good about that. If you haven't heard of Questival or haven't participated, it's worth checking out. As our friends at Our Changing Climate say, the most environmentally friendly thing you can do is not to buy anything at all. If you need to buy something and you know you need to buy it new, now at least you know the values of Cotopaxi, and you can make an informed decision about how to spend your dollars. And lastly, here's our ask. Speaking of voting with your dollars, if you like what we're doing and you want to support us to create more videos like this, or even go even deeper into how companies are operating, click the link below and throw a few dollars towards our Patreon. That will help support us in making more videos. And if you have a suggestion on a company to analyze next, put it in the comments, or you can go to our website right here and you can suggest a company. We'll not only analyze it, but we could create a video about it in the future. At Trestle, we're trying to make conscious consumerism more convenient. The information about what goes on behind the closed doors of a company, we believe that we as consumers should know that information so that we can make educated decisions about how to buy. So if you believe in this mission, please support us with your dollars. We would really appreciate it.